Okay, I'll admit it, I rarely farm in Minecraft, but when I do, I always wish it would be more efficient, or actually just cooler in general. How do we fix it? Well, we combine it with something cooler. That was not supposed to be upside down. At this point, I've made many vehicles in Minecraft. Cars, jet planes, propeller planes. I even made a working excavator. Working. I guess I'm working, man. So today I'm taking the next step in my car making journey, and I am going to use a mechanical harvester together with a ship assembler to see if we can harvest wheat. First off, let's just push it in here and see what happens. Does not harvest. That's kind of bad. It's not moving either, which is something you'd want from your harvester. So the way this normally works is you build a contraption like this one on a minecart here, and when this contraption moves, the harvester spins with it. Pretty sick. If I then pick this up, place it back out again, and grow the bone meal here, it's actually going to go through harvest and replant them. Look at that. Wow. But when I move this, the harvester doesn't move, because this is not the same thing. What I have right here is a physics entity made with Valkyrian skies. So two completely different things. How do I get the harvester to move? This is the question. I'm gonna do this. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Okay. Well, I knew that wasn't gonna work. I know there is a plow. The plow is not used for this though. It's used for making farmland, I think. Yeah, check this out. They drive over grass and they create farmland. So what if I move it over the wheat? What if I move it over the grass? Is it gonna make the grass into farmland? It doesn't look like it. Does it break the wheat? Absolutely not. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Neither the plow or the harvester worked. I wonder if I can use the drill. Yeah, this is getting kind of desperate, but the thing is, the drill is the only block here that we can actually power with a creative motor. And I've broken blocks before with drills on physics thingies. Like, look at this, look at this. Oh, yeah. Can it kill the crops or not? It looks like it can break the block below the crops, but not the crops themselves. Let's see here. I'll aim it up and... yeah, no, there's... And with that, I believe I've gone through every single crate mod block that can... We have a saw, but the saw isn't going to do anything, right? It breaks logs. This is not a log. So the harvester only moves when it's assembled into a contraption and moves forwards. So I wonder what happens if I just take this minecart and put it on the physics object instead. What if we just get a power drill here? Pick this up, put it on here like... boom. It's all assembled. When I move this, is it gonna spin? No, because the minecart isn't moving. You know what? Well, let's just try it. I need to actually see it not work. Yeah, that is not working. Okay. Alas, this has to be our solution. We need some way to get the harvester as an entity onto the physics object, but move. How do I make the harvester move without moving the minecart? I can't have a minecart going back and forth in my harvester. What? And you know what? There is a solution. At first, I thought, why not use a gantry carriage and a gantry shaft and move it back and forth like this? As you can see, the harvesters are moving. Let's turn this into a ship. Place it right onto the wheat. And... what the hell? Oh, there we go. Okay, it is moving. Oh, it's not... what? It broke! Trash idea. Get away from here. I don't want to see you ever again. Fuck you, little piece of shit. Luckily, there are other ways to make a contraption with crate. And since we're making a harvester here, I guess it's going to be a combine harvester. I have a little crazy idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but real combine harvesters spin, right? You can probably guess where I'm going with this, but what if I place a bunch of mechanical harvesters? Oh, wait, they can't be upside down, can they? They can only be sideways. Oh, no. I wanted them to be at the top. Well, either way... look! That is pretty freaking sick. Whoa, they're moving fast. All right, I am going to give this some feet so it can stand. Assemble it into a ship. Boom. And see if it can break. Come on, the wheat. It's not doing it. Is it spinning the wrong way? Why is it not harvesting? Brother, you are right there. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't care. I will. All right, I am back on the world where I made my other cars and the excavator. Hopefully this instance of the game works better. Bam, we got the physics object out with the harvesters. Now all I have to do is turn it into a contraption. Boom. And hopefully... yes! Oh, Brian, look, it replants as well. That's so nice. So now that that works, let's see if my dream design of spinning mechanical harvesters will work. It should, right? This is going to be peak combine harvester. Side note, I think this is the first time I've used the word combine harvester in my life. Do you even call it a combine harvester? I don't really know. I've just watched Clarkson's farm. All right, this is scary. But it is spinning, and it is spinning fast. Please, 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 please. Yes, it works. All I have to do now is put this on a car, and we're halfway there. Oh yeah, this is what we're making, which is extra fun because we're gonna get to use some tracks in the front there. So let's start with that. I think medium suspension and sprocket tracks here should be enough. I don't know how wide I want it though. Maybe we need it wider than this. Something like that. I don't know. I can always just change it up in the future. And then in the back, I'm going to want wheels. I don't know what size yet, though. So let's assemble this little ship here. Boom. That is suspicious. Oh, I did sprocket tracks. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did it the wrong way around. Oh, fuff. Let's just do small ones instead and see how that looks. That is better. Then we just need a way to control this, and I'm probably just going to power everything on here. Something like this. If I give this some juice, it now moves forwards. And then for turning, I think I'm going to use the back wheels. I have no idea how this works in real life, but I'm just going to turn with the back wheels. I could make it so I turn with the tracks, but I mean, there's no real need for it. But all of that is going to happen with drive-by-wire, so it's all wireless, no levers or redstone links anywhere. That's it for the controlling. Let's make the body of the combine harvester thingy. 8,700 link. So far, it's looking like complete trash. This is one of the worst things I've ever seen. I'm sure I'll figure it out, though, somehow. I think I have to start over. Screw the tracks, screw the wheels. I'm just going to build the harvester itself first. The combine? What the fuck does it even call? Can I call it a combine? I'll build the thing first, and then I'll add the wheels. That's what's happening. It ain't perfect, but it's definitely an improvement. And the first step to making it look a bit better is to give it working wheels. Now, I'm not 100% sure this is gonna actually work, because these wheels are pretty small, I think. That looks kind of sus. And then the plan is to have smaller wheels in the back, but that doesn't really work because you can only place the wheels on one block. So this might look really strange when I assemble. Let's see. Ship assembler, please don't die. Ooh. Okay. All the copycats shat themselves, so we have a bunch of blocks. Oh, no, damn it. No. I'm gonna be real. I think we should just have normal wheels in the back. I just think that'll look better. And then I have to go into Trackwork. I need to get this, the suspension controller. Now this thing, depending on how you power it, will change the suspension of your car. Let's see, what does this do? That makes it go forwards. I don't want that at all. Like this. Does that lower it? Yes! It's going down. Ooh, that is so close to the ground. It is very tall. I feel like it looks better from this angle than from below because there's a lot of space underneath here. I don't know how realistic that is. What I do know is that this thing is not realistic at all, but I'm going to put it on here now. So I've prepared this space here, and I think I could just place the mechanical bearings facing inwards here. I'll have to do one on both sides. We don't need that. You could just have one on one side, but I need it to be symmetrical, okay? Can't have one mechanical bearing on one side. And then the plan is to just place the radial chassis in between with the slime on and the mechanical harvesters just like that. Let's do the same for the back, and then I also want to make sure that it doesn't pick up more than it should. So I'll change the distance all the way down. Wait, can I hold? I think I can hold control. Oh, yeah. Oh, just test it out, see what happens. It moves. They stop moving halfway through, but it moves. What if I make it really fast? Does it look intimidating? Yeah, that looks like a death machine. Maybe a bit too fast. Don't like the visible creative motor though, but I have no idea where to put it. Listen, I'm an encased chain drive enthusiast. I love using it to hide my stuff. People hate me because I don't use cogwheels, but maybe this is the one time using encased chain drives is okay. Because what I can do then is move the creative motor back here instead. But it looks like complete shish though. Ooh, that looks bad. I can use copycat boards to seal this up. I don't know if that makes it any better though, because it is still very large. Like, it's the size that bothers me, not the look of it. How does this look? Weird. But hey, You know, it works, right? Isn't that the main thing? Or actually, I don't know if it works yet. I guess it's time to test it out. Right now, it looks pretty back heavy. Did I not just fix the front end suspension on this guy? Actually, I think it's blocking in the front. Yeah, look at that. The front can't be pulled down. There's like one block below the harvesting thing that just... Anyways, I think it's going to work. It looks like it is indeed touching the ground. So I'm going to set up a control system. If you've seen my vehicle videos before, you've seen me do this 100 times. So I'm just going to quickly do it. There we go. Now we can fully control this combine harvester. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if I can drive it. I haven't tested it yet, but we can turn... Oh, what the hell? You can turn left and right, front wheels. Actually, I think I actually should have made the back wheels turn, now that I think of it. Oh, well, it drives. It drives, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm actually surprised. I wasn't expecting that to work. It does not turn, though. It does not turn at all. I'm going to connect up the back wheels as well. Key left and then key right. Now they should turn in opposite directions. Yes. Does that work? Oh, it does. I got too excited. It's like it's scraping down into the ground in the front, but I hope that just means the harvesters are touching the ground. A 7. Hey! All right, let's get into the cockpit, sit down, and drive. Okay. Okay, it works. It is replanting as well, but it looks like I drive a bit too fast for my own good because it's not getting all of them. Now, I have a fun little fix for that. It's called making the creative motor insanely fast. If we just full speed it. Oh, I'd love to kill someone with this. Let's do it. Let's harvest. Oh, is it taking all of it? It is. Look at how nice that is, though. Okay, we missed some of it, but look. Look how good! And then we can turn and miss even more and almost fall into the ocean. Classic farmer stuff. I'm starting to lag now. I have so many vehicles in this world. I'm genuinely surprised I made this work. Oh, I don't have any storage. Look, it's dropping everything out onto the ground. What if instead of radial chassis, it's just vaults? 100% vaults, and then, you know, the harvesters go in here. Everything is super glued together, and maybe we could even put portable storage interface over here. Super glue that on. Boom. And then now when it spins, there's a portable storage interface here. Maybe I shouldn't have my storage in the middle of my field, but I really need to test this out. Please work. This is the only good idea I have. I'm gonna go absolutely crazy if this connects up. No. 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 Why is it not connecting? What if I put it on here then? Oh, now you connect. What if we just funnel... Oh! But the problem now is going to be that, yeah, whenever it has something to put out, it's going to stop spinning. And then as soon as it's stuck... I'm going to think of a solution. It's not going to look good, but I'm going to think of one. But I might actually have a good solution here. I just need a way to, like, turn this off, which I can do by powering... This portable storage interface here can be turned on and off using this lever, and then it connects up to the... Boom! Support your local farmers. Kind regards. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm not a local farmer. Right now, I've done some harvest. I've done my farming. Now, I want to get my wheat. So I stand here. Now, of course, you could just connect this up to something else. It doesn't have to be standing here and picking it up. But look, how cool is this? I know automatic wheat farm is, you know, it's very easy to make. But this is so much cooler. This is one of the coolest things I've made in this little vehicle world here. And death. Well, as I'm syncing, what I wanted to say was don't forget to subscribe and watch the video on the screen right now. YouTube thinks you'll like this video that is showing right now, right next to me. And it also, you should subscribe. I think you should. I think you should. I mean, I'm not going to force you to, but you better